is hi, welcome to the stream, everyone. By the way, the setting is basically sci-fi.
Oh, I know about Minerva.
Latin names would do well. Greek
Right.
names would do well. Persian names.
I'm just trying to think about where Jacob's character is and like who he might have with him and stuff like that.
He is basically a socialite, a woman. Alice is basically marking a target on a vastly wealthy Keratan world, and the Keratan are like the elves. They're like the aloof, Eldari like race
Okay.
in the setting.
But she's a socialite, but she's also kind of an operative.
Yeah, she's like new to the work, but like her Alice is what's the word? Links to really famous mercenaries. Has got her quite a few jobs, and because she's done a few jobs and she's succeeded. You know, she's got this. This is the biggest job that she's had, and she's waiting for a mark to come into the bar. So.
Okay. In that case, I'm her like skeptical, cynical sidekick, and my name is Nate.
Okay, cool. That works. Any name works, really. You know, you'll find the more noble people, or the people who want to be classing themselves as nobles, will have like Latin names, Greek names, classical names. Well, but you can be called Dave as well. You know, it's not really a big thing.
Okay, wait.
Even though that is a classical name, but Jacob syllable. Change your name to Alice for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Dan, change your name to Nate, so I know that you are.
That works for me. Yeah.
Syllable your gear. You don't have any at the moment. You're in a lavish red dress. That's and you have.
You know it's Friday.
Yeah, you know it's Friday. And strapped to your thigh is a silenced 9mm hand cannon.
Yeah.
That you're concealed carry. You're licensed to carry that, and you have papers for that weapon as well.
Yeah.
So if anyone, just on your PDA, you have a PDA with you. Obviously your dress provides no armor.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's it.
Okay.
I'll explain what we're doing in a minute. Nate, give me your highest weapon stat. You know, are you good at Deadeye? Are you good at what are you good at?
My Deadeye is 9.
Okay, so you have you have dual 2-needle pistols, and you have a permit to carry them as well. They're on your PDA, and they are in holsters on your behind you. So you do literally just whip them out from behind you, and they have got auto lock, so people can't take them out. It's got to be your hand that takes it out. You know, it's one of those.
Nice.
And you are in like a sort of like a tight-fitting trench coat with lamellar plating underneath it. Like so, it's like let me see on the rules. You would have this is street operative gear, so it's 8 armor value. So you got yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty good stuff.
Are we at a party?
Yes, you will be at a party. Yes, you'll be going to a party.
Ah, right. I was going to say, if we're at the party on a scale of 1 to 10, how out of place do I look right now?
You wouldn't look that out of place because security is quite common at these places.
Ah, right.
Yeah, so if no one knows what we're playing Cyberdark Chronicles, which is the stopgap in between Minerva's Cradle 1 and Minerva's Cradle 2, two big campaigns. And in Cyberdark Chronicles, we're literally going to be, when you've got a TV series or a game or a movie, and it has like a big first installment, and then whilst making the second one, they release like animes and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like cartoons or shorts or things like that just show you a little bit else of what's going on in the galaxy at the same time. Well, this is what Cyberdark Chronicles is. It's literally we're looking under different worlds, different places, and eventually, hopefully, some of these characters will appear in the next Minerva's Cradle, and will be fully fleshed out because you've roleplayed them so many times. So there'll be no guessing about what's going on and
yeah.
A minute. Right. Okay. So at the moment, you guys are just you are not at the party. You are in a bar, and Nate, you are standing near the entrance of this place, just with your arms folded, just like scanning the area, just making sure everything's going down. It's quite high. It's quite a high-end nightlife scene.
You're cutting out a little bit there. I
Okay.
don't know whether it's just me, but could you just repeat that?
Yeah, you're like
From we're in the bar.
yeah, you're in the bar. You're standing near the entrance with your arms folded, just looking over the scene, just making sure everything's going well, making sure and you've been targeted. You've been told by your agency, because you work through an agent, you work for a security firm called ICS. So,
Okay.
and you have been given the description of a woman that you're supposed to be looking over. The woman knows you're there. She's got a red dress on. She's supposed to have a red dress on, and you've got her ID, which will ping you when you've walked into the room, and it has pinged, and you've looked over and you've seen this woman in a red dress sitting at the bar with a cocktail in her hand, just drinking. So you're just thinking, well, should I go over and introduce myself, or should I? Because this is the first escort mission you've done. You're actually quite versed in doing other missions, but this is the first real escort one you've done. So yeah. And Alice, you are sitting at the bar and you're waiting for your Mark to come in, who is he basically your handler, called Stephen, and he will be arriving soon to give you your next job. But you're just milling over. The last job you had was actually stealing a pocket of diamonds, which went really well. You were on a trading vessel called Minerva's Reach, and you were on there, and you basically got in with a few mercs, and you stole a pouch of diamonds and got away. And so you're here to trade off that. You have the diamonds in your satchel behind your back, in a lock case, and you've scanned the area. You've noticed that Nate has come into the room. We're on the planet of Priam at the moment, which is Priam. So just in case you were wondering about what's going on there. So what does anyone want to do? Does anyone want to do anything?
So I've seen the Nate come in, sort of. Can I see if he's looking my way, or?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'll just take a perception, I presume. Or...
Yeah, just roll D10. No, it's roll D100, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, I failed.
What's your perception?
My perception's 8. So.
Yeah, I'd say that's a pass, because Nate is not being inconspicuous. In fact, he's like sort of not trying to get your attention, but he's not. He wants you to know he's there, basically. So it's not like. So after a quick scan, you quickly pick out this. What race is Nate? Is he human, or is he?
Sorry, you dropped that.
What race is Nate? I don't.
Minerva.
Yeah.
Alice.
He's a what? Sorry.
Minervan.
Oh, Minervan. Yeah, human. Yeah, that's fine. So you Minervan stand out quite a lot. Yeah, because it's a Keratam bar, and you look out and you can see that there is a man standing there with his arms folded, trying to do his best bouncer impression by the door.
Sorry, Dean, we're losing you here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're cutting out quite a lot. Like, we can just make out what you're saying, but you're cutting out quite frequently.
Okay. Yeah, Alice, you can sort of see Nate by the door, basically. So, you can see him standing there with his arms folded, doing his best bouncer impression, and just, doing his best to look intimidating. So.
Okay. I just sort of look back to the bar. Sort of, I know he's there. I can guess, that he's sort of that bodyguard. But I'll just leave it.
Okay. You also see by the door that Stephen has walked in, and he's got these shell shades on, and he just scans the room, and he picks you out, and he walks over, and he sits down, and he orders himself a drink, and he just says, he gives you a look and says, do you have the package?
I do.
He says, let's not here. All right, we'll go somewhere secluded. Do you have my man? He should be here.
I nod my head towards Nate.
He goes, there he is. Right, okay, fine. He says, barman, do you mind just ushering folk out for me? And the barman just gives him a curt nod, because this is obviously something Stephen's done before. So he's and the barman just shoos a few people away from where you're sitting, and he says, "Okay, pass it to me very slowly under the table, under the bar. I want you to make a."
I do, so I like to nudge it with me.
Yeah, I want you to make a. Just do your highest attribute, whatever it is. Do it that way.
My highest attribute is flash.
Just roll D100. Yeah, okay. So you just slide the diamonds to him, and he picks them up and opens the satchel and nods, and he goes to his PDA and he keys in a few notes, and you look at your own PDA, and you can see a very impressive set of numbers. It's like 125,000 credits, but then it goes like people having their cut of the pay is being spread around.
Yeah.
And eventually you get 1,000 credits from that.
Okay.
From all this is kind of legit work for the Keratan government, and legit work in Minerva's Cradle isn't that well paid. That's why there's so much crime out in the universe, All right. Nate, why don't you roll a perception for me? Hello.
I think you dropped again.
Yeah, Dean, we're losing you a lot here.
Yeah,
it's
it's weird because I can hear you guys fine, and my streaming's up. Like it's like I'm streaming like 3 megabytes a second at the moment. It's ridiculously quick. I shouldn't be dropping at all.
I'm doing a speed test right now, and our download speed is not as high as it usually over 20 meg. So, but we're not putting out frequently.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Well done. Like in my headphones just then, you were dropping out a lot, so maybe it's a Roll20 issue.
It could be. I don't know. What is there anything we can try?
Could try Steam.
Can we still stream?
Yeah, fine.
Let's try that then.
I can stream easily with everything on. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's come on stream and I'll come on Steam and I'll
Yeah.
do it that way. Sorry, folks. We'll get it sorted in a minute.
Yeah. Curse you, Steam update.
Huh. Where are you? Oh, I can't invite you to chat until you're online.
Yeah.
Oh, that's you. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You'll understand tomorrow when I introduce you to that game.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm online now.
I've invited you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Start voice
I'll
chatting
just
that.
exit Roll20 then. Or I guess turn the voice chat off. We still need all the other stuff.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Hello.
you're a lot clearer on that one. Yeah. You're a lot.
Yeah, much better.
Okay, we'll do it this way.
Yeah.
Hopefully this works.
Mhm.
Sounded a little choppy, but let's see.
Okay. Yeah, you sound alright now. You sound okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, Nate, you're standing by the door. Do you want to roll a perception check for me, just to scan the room, see everything's going on, See how everything's happening. It's a D100, not a...
Oh, is it D100?
Yeah, D100,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, that's not an
Yeah,
option.
yeah, yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
It just gives everyone a bit of leeway, so I can say, oh, well, that passes. What's your perception?
Yeah. So my perception's 9.
Oh, yeah. So that's, you succeed, and you see there is a guy who walks in, and you can tell he's packing. Like, literally, like straight away, you're just like, that guy's packing, he's got, like, a weapon on him. And he takes up position on a table just behind Alice and Stephen, who are deep in a conversation at the moment. And you're...
Okay, I'm gonna... Yeah.
Go on. What do you want to do?
I was gonna say, as he walks in, I'm gonna just sort of like follow behind him.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And just sort of like check out what he's doing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sticking close to him, or are you just giving him a bit of leeway and to not to tip him off?
I don't think I want him to know that I'm following directly behind him until he sits down, but then I might confront him.
Okay. So he sits down. He hasn't seen you yet, and even then, that tips your mercenary senses off, because you're thinking, well, if he was a top class merc, he would be able to sense that I'm behind him, you know. And he sits down, and his hand just goes to his hip to like compensate for having the weapon on him. Just so, and you can see he's like lifting his shirt up over the gun, so that it's more, you know, it's easier to pull out the holster.
Wait, I don't understand. Is he showing his weapon to me?
No, he's literally making it so that it's not gonna catch on his shirt as he pulls the gun out.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So
Is he looking at me?
No, he's not looking at you. You're behind him because you didn't want him. You said you didn't want him to see you, so you're slightly behind him, so he hasn't noticed you yet.
I'm just gonna like sort of circle around and just kind of like nod my head and just like, how far are Alice and Stephen away at this point?
I'd say about 20 feet, 25 feet.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk up to him and just, not I'm not being too loud about it, but I'm just gonna walk up in front of him and say, "Hey, bub, you planning on using that today?"
He's like, he lets his shirt fall over the weapon. Says, "I don't have any idea what you're talking about."
Well, that's a good thing then. I guess you better be moving on. There's another bar just down the road. You'll have a great time down there. But I think it's time for you to go.
Why didn't you roll? Do you know what? I'm gonna let you roll on Deadeye. That's fine, because you're showing that you're a seasoned vet rather than being flashy about it. Yeah, it's fine. He's like taken aback.
My Deadeye's 9.
Yeah, he's like taken aback by your sheer confidence and just like, all right. And he just stands up and goes, yeah, okay, right, I'm going. Don't want any trouble, all right? And he's like walks out with his. All
right, no hard feelings.
Yeah, and you look at his identifier and you can see he's like part of a gang called the Crimson Fists, because you've had dealings with them before, like a low level, and you're just amazed at the stupidity of this man to walk in with fucking gang colours on and sit in a bar like this with you right behind, because he's seen, he's either been tipped off or he's seen that these guys are handing over something. So back to Alice.
It's just some upstart kid.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So Stephen like leans in and basically says, I know you didn't want to leave the system, like you don't want to travel too much, I understand. I have a job right here on Priam, if you'd like it.
What are the details?
It says you'd be going to a party, high end, your kind of thing. All for the social elite, which is basically tantamount to saying that you're Priam's least gammy leper in this planet, but it's still the social elite. They're going to be there, and I need you to steal a vial of a virus that they've been working on there. It should be in the basement somewhere. You need to go to that party with your new help over there, and you're to get down into the basement, steal that vial, and get out again. preferably without raising any alarms. But
Party.
yes. So what do you think?
I like the sound of it.
Okay. So he basically says, okay, here are the details, and he gives you, he siphons information into your PDA using his own, and you get an address, and you know, he says, I've already sorted you out an invitation, okay, and the hired help, you know, they'll be expecting you to have security anyway, so don't worry about that. Just get in, get the vial, and get out. Right? No bloodshed, no nothing. Nice and simple. Okay?
Yep.
Alright. He says, this company, Vanguard, they're a Keratam weapons dealers, and they are seriously high-end. So, you get into trouble in there, cavalry is not going to be riding over the nearest hill. You're on your own.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. And he basically says, alright, well, you're on for about 5,000 credits should this all hash out well. But you obviously need to split that with your help too.
Yes, of course.
Okay. So he says, right, I'll see myself out. And he finishes his whiskey and then puts it down and then strides out of the bar. And he gives Nate a knowing nod as he walks out and then leaves.
Safe journey home, sir.
So, what are you guys going to do?
Sorry, what did you say? I think I'll sort of gesture Nate over with my head.
Okay. Sounds good. Nate, you've been summoned?
So you're Alice then. Got a plan?
Of sorts.
I'll be honest, Stephen didn't tell me much. He just told me I should be escorting you on some important mission.
What did you say your name was again?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't. My name's Nate.
Nate. Let's go to a party.
This is the kind of work I like. Let's do it.
Alright. Alice, you know from... you've been on Preamp for a couple of months, and you know that the best way to get to where you're going is just hailing a cab. A sky cab.
Mm-hmm. Then, yeah, let's leave the bar and hail that cab.
Okay. So you get outside and you wave the cab down, and you get in. And you know the fare's going to be about 50 credits to get to where you need to go.
Yeah.
So, you know, you're all happy with that, yeah? You just climb in and away you go. So, you guys are on your way. And eventually you pull up at this party, and it looks like a pretty swanky do. It's one of those parties where the searchlights are like flying in the air, and, you know, it's all lit in beautiful keratam blue, like sky blue. And it's like a jewel, like it's basically one of those buildings there near the summit of one of those buildings. The basement. So now you're automatically thinking, well, the basement isn't really the basement; it's just the floor below the party, because you've done a quick read up of the building, and you can see that below everything below the party is labs basically, and everyone's arriving by air because you're not allowed to go into the main part of the building itself. So you come out of the sky car onto, switch you over onto this map here. Not as good as the other ones, but it was the best party map, party room map I could find.
It'll.
So you guys are like
Fair
here,
enough.
Here around here somewhere. This is the foyer. So destroy yourselves there whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Just trying to sort out my zoom settings.
Is there
Did
like
a horse just gallop by?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Did you both say, is there a horse galloping
Just a
by at
horse
the
and cart, I
same
think.
time? That's quite amazing.
No, no,
Alright.
he was saying someone else, I think. I thought he did as well, actually.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, you guys just need to plonk yourselves here. Just here in the foyer somewhere. Or
Yeah.
wherever.
Is there a clear like reception table?
Yeah,
or
it's
you know?
basically there are two guards, big Cyberdark guards standing here, who are just these two massive dudes, full Kevlar plate, you know,
Mhm.
and oh, by the way, I should inform that the money you're going to get, it's 2,000, it's 3,000. But you need to split that between you, and then you need to pay off like your informants, your you know. So you'll get around 400 credits for yourself after the mission's finished. So after all of the depending on your performance, that could go up or down. Basically, the clean-up crew and all that.
Okay.
So yeah, two Cyberdark guards.
Taxes, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, two Cyberdark guards like standing here, just like looking at you guys, just like letting people in, checking people over, letting them in, so they don't seem.
Okay.
You know.
I'll walk up to them and present my invitation.
Okay. They look over it once and they go welcome. It's not very often we see Minerva over here.
I just smile at them and walk on through.
Okay. They stop Nate and say, "Have you got licenses for your firearms, sir? Can't let you in without license."
I produce my. I say, yeah, of course, just doing your job. I understand, and take my license out of my wallet.
Okay. And they scan that, and they say, and the light goes from red to green, and he says, "Thank you, sir. Yeah, you can go in. Just anyone steps up to you to try and do you harm, it's okay to defend yourself. All right, but hurt anyone, and well, you know, without due cause. But there shouldn't be any trouble. We're okay."
Not from me, guys. Not from me.
Okay. So you guys can now, you're past that point, you're now here, which is like a quiet area, where people who are partying can come and just sit around and do what they want to do. So you're hearing some very melodic music coming from the main hall. But it's up to you what you want to do.
I say to Nate quite quietly, so no one else can hear. Let's skirt around and just have a look and see if we can find a way downstairs.
Lead the way.
Okay, and I sort of go up.
Okay.
Yeah. Have a look.
You sort of there's a way down the stairs. These are open stairs, and this is the open party area where people are standing around these tables, drinking and just generally having a good time. A quick case of the area, Nate. You can see there is a camera here. I'll mark them on the map. I don't know what I'm doing that for. Let me just. What colour should I do? Do it in blue. Why not? So there's a camera here.
Yeah, it needs to be visible, I guess.
And a camera here that you can see so far.
Okay.
And they're literally scanning like.
I guess I'll move myself
in
to
like
an appropriate place.
this general like this, just scanning like that.
Okay.
And their range is about to where the blue thing is up here. So.
Oh right, so they can basically see the whole room.
Yeah, up until this part. They can't see all this down here. But up until like this part.
Oh, that's still the same room. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah,
the blue part was a wall.
You know, it's just elevated a little bit. And there's actually a force field here, where they are showcasing new weapons and stuff. So you've got to basically go in and leave all of your stuff before you go in there, just to have a little look. But you can walk through it. It's not like a big deal. You can walk through it.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go up and have a look at the force field.
Okay. As you walk over, like another
Just to enjoy
Sevatar guard, and you will recognise that these guys will work with the same security force, and they generally just eye you suspiciously, but they're doing that to everyone. You take it in your stride. You're not really that bothered. And yeah. So you're checking it over, and you can see that it's not a force field that's going to zap you or anything. You just can't press through it. It's just one of those things. And once your ID is cleared, you'll be able to press through it. Once they clear you to go in and look at the weapons that are on the tables.
Right.
So,
I'm just gonna walk over to Alice and say, "Hey, you wanna go take a look in there? Looks like they got some pretty interesting stuff."
I just glance over there.
okay.
Let's find our way downstairs first.
All right. All business, huh?
Oh,
All
I
right,
want to
let's
see
do
the
it.
guns.
I'll follow you.
Alright, so you guys see a sign over here which actually says service maintenance elevators, and a sign going to these stairs here.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
So what do you want to do?
I see.
And you can also see that through the force field there are cameras down here. You just from your general knowledge, sense, you can think there should be cameras in each end scanning the room, vetting the room. So
Okay. In which case, I sort of lean up against this wall here and just sort of scope out the cameras, sort of these two ones.
okay.
Yeah. And
Go on.
And check if there's sort of any more like here, for instance.
Ping again for me.
Anywhere like.
Oh yeah,
here or
there are none there that you can see. No.
Okay.
They seem to think that the two. I'll draw the guards as well, so you know that they're there. They seem to think that the dude to be more than capable of defending these things. So there's one Sevatar dude there, and another one there.
Yeah.
And you can see through the force field.
I see.
And there's one there.
Hmm.
And there's two just milling around inside.
Yeah. Okay.
And there are people in there. There's like party goers in there. They're not like. And you see you see a sign saying. What does it say? Oh yeah, it says the brand new Blackwatch Reaper, which is a new rifle that they're bringing out. Brand new Blackwatch Reaper, and that's what they're unveiling here tonight.
Okay. Do I know sort of if there's like a big announcement planned for that?
You can certainly search for an itinerary. Yeah, you could ask for one. Generally, it's not a big deal.
Yeah. I think I will.
Okay, you grab a passerby who's got a tray of drinks, and yeah, so they stop.
Excuse me, do you have an itinerary list?
The serving woman looks at you like and is confused, because normally like it's the hired help who do this running for people, and she goes, yes, yeah, certainly, yes, and she takes one out from under the tray and gives it to you, and you can see that there is a gala announcement planned for 8 p.m. and that's 8 p.m. our time, so in real life there's a gala planned for 8 p.m. So that'll be the unveiling of the actual.
I see, okay.
I think there are 4 models of the Blackwatch Reaper rifle. up there.
Okay.
So she moves on. She gives Nate an admiring glance and gives him a free glass of champagne. Right. Okay.
Hmm.
Dan, I can't actually hear you. I can hear you through Jacob's microphone, but I can't hear you. Yeah, it's weird.
Hmm.
Okay, try now.
Yeah. It's good. It's good. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I switched something around on the computer and had to
It's
unplug
okay.
the mic.
What was your
I'm back now.
What was your reaction to your free drink? So we got it.
I said, "Oh, thank you, honey.
Okay. Yeah.
Much obliged."
Cool. And she moves off, and yeah. So, what you guys want to do?
Hmm. Well. I sort of beckon Nate over with my head.
Okay.
I head over.
You guys go for it.
Anything interesting?
There's a big unveiling at 8 p.m. Now, we either use that as our way downstairs, or we use it as our exit route.
You know what you're doing. Is there some way we could do both? Start of the announcement, we make our way downstairs, out before it's over, before anyone notices anything.
Feasible.
If you were to do that, I would move the gala event forward. I wouldn't make you sit here till 8 o'clock. No, you'll sit there and do nothing.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. Yes, I think speed is of the essence. Let's try and use the announcement as both the entrance and the exit.
Okay. Okay. So do you guys want to do anything to prepare for going down? And we'll do that, and then we'll start the gala if you want to use it to get downstairs. So. What do you want to do?
I don't particularly know. I was thinking about just sort of chatting to the guards and things like that, but
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm not sure I really want to draw attention to myself now.
Yeah. Do you want to check that the actual elevator's there, so you know which door it is and stuff? Because you're free to walk around nearly everywhere apart from going into the elevator, really. So it's not really a big problem.
Are we gonna trigger some?
So is this the elevator?
No. You need to move your character over there to see it, to see where the elevator is. Because.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. So you walk around the corner.
I just thought that
this
was sort of a door.
No, this is another quiet room.
Yeah.
And the elevator is actually there's a sign here, pointing down here.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
you can see that that's the elevator, and it's actually shaped like that. It's like a weird shape.
I see. I stand here and try and scope out any cameras.
Okay. Yeah, you see that there is another one. Just here. And one there. Just scanning normally.
So, Alice, what do you want to do about those cameras?
I'll be back in 1 second. I'm just gonna go get myself a drink. Hang on.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Are you next to me?
I certainly am.
Because okay, because okay, fair. Yep. Yeah. The cameras. Well, we'll just walk past them.
Good. Alright. Glad to hear we're on the same page.
I mean, obviously, we'll walk past them when they're looking away.
Well, you'd be surprised the number of rookies come on the job and, you know, first thing they do when they walk in the door is, "Ooh, let's disable the cameras." Of course, seconds later, the guards rush in and, you know, they're on their way to jail before you can... Well, before you know what's what.
I know, right? Amateurs.
Well, I know how to deal with them, too many of them nowadays, but... you know, done my fair share of jobs that haven't gone exactly as planned.
The first job is always the hardest.
You could say that.
Oh yeah, Dan. Like, I don't think you followed the Minerva's Cradle campaign. Like, a really important part of it was so like a vial of a virus.
Right.
So, yeah.
I don't know, I kind of thought that might be what we were looking at there, to be honest with you. But I guess that clears things up a lot then.
Yeah, it's... Yeah. I can still hear you through... Sorry, I can still hear me through your mic.
Oh. Perhaps I should turn down my receive volume a little bit.
Yeah. Now, is this better? Yeah, that's better. Can you hear me?
Oh. Yeah, absolutely. No, I meant I should turn down my receive volume.
Yeah.
Or my microphone volume, rather. Alright, try speaking now.
I am speaking now.
Yep, my mic's not showing up as saying anything, so I think you're okay.
Okay. Good.
Maybe Dean's getting
Okay.
dinner out the oven or something.
He did say, didn't he just say I was just going to get a drink?
Yeah. Maybe.
Beer for supper.
Yeah. Je ne sais pas. Oh well.
Take your headset off and just enjoy the nice sounds of Protodome. Oh, nice. It can be heavy or light, can't it?
Can it?
Yeah, well, it says light.
Oh, okay. Oh wow. Because I can't hear it through your mic.
No, so I'm using mine.
Yeah, but.
Yeah, I'm using that.
Yeah. Ah. Is that Dean's mic making that sound? Hmm. What? Hmm. I wonder why Dean's taking so long. Mm-hmm. Maybe he bumped into his landlord because, yeah, you know, some important housing talk. No, it's cool.
No problem.
Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, back now.
We figured you'd run into one.
Yeah. How long was it gone for? About 10 minutes? Something like that? Yeah, okay. So,
Probably, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention
yeah, sorry about that.
to the time when you left.
So yeah, you are in the foyer of this place. And you're basically looking around at these cameras, yeah. So what were you wanting to do from this point?
So, I would personally move to here-ish.
Uh-huh.
Because then it's like I'm pretty much out of view of one camera. So then when the other one looks away, I can just quickly dart round here.
Okay.
So like they're just like into the service elevator.
Okay. Nate, you hear footsteps coming, and to your trained ears, they sound like armored footsteps.
Mm-hmm. In which case,
Alice, you don't hear it. Nate does, so Nate would have to alert you to the.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Alice, footsteps.
There you go. You are now aware that there are
Okay.
footsteps.
Yeah. I just move into this corner here.
Okay, that's cool.
All the better to observe.
A guard comes round this corner and generally just walks around the room as people are having conversation. You guys aren't the only ones in this room, you know, there's like, I'd say there's about 11 people just standing around talking. And the guard is just wandering around, you know, looking over people and things like that. And then he walks to the service elevator. And Alice, you can see from there that he inputs a key code and then swipes a key card and goes in. And he says, he basically says into his jacket, he just says, maintenance team going down to level 56. Maintenance team going down to level 56. And and a few seconds later, a burst of static, and then it comes back over his speaker. Copy that, and he goes okay, and goes into the elevator.
Okay. Right.
Just
Let's
a
think
second. I'm
about
gonna
this,
go.
right.
I'm gonna close my door. Hang on, a second.
Okay, sure. Looks like we got a bit of pickpocketing to do.
And proceed to disappear for an hour. But no. So, yeah. What do you want to do?
So,
Key card, I guess. Somehow.
yeah. Either that or we could just bluff.
Bluff our way into an elevator.
Yeah.
Do you think that's gonna work? Hey, my job's to follow behind you. I'll follow you, but
Better yet, let's hold fire until the unveiling, then swipe one of those key cards.
the issue is whether we're going to be able to get one of the key cards once it begins. What do you think?
The security will be looking in front of them, not behind them.
I'm glad you're so confident in your skills. I look forward to seeing a demonstration when the ceremony begins.
Okay, so you guys have the guard comes back out of the elevator and he says, as he walks past you, Nate, he just says, "Sweep complete" into his collar, and the voice comes back, "Copy that," and he goes continue. He goes resuming patrol. and walks off down the corridor, around the corner.
Somebody tells me he wasn't sweeping the floor. They've got guard patrols going on. Do with that information what you will.
Mate, as the hired help, you are actually expected to not just follow her, like you literally her ace in the hole, and you're the one with the main skills. Or you needed your job's to get her to the vault, basically, is to get her downstairs, and the rest is up to her.
Really?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Right.
As the hired help, you are. You're the merc here. She's a bluffer, a thief. But you're the muscle.
But of course, she has 9 flash. I mean, obviously, I don't know that information exactly, but I know that she clearly talks a lot better than I do.
Yeah.
So if she's talking about bluffing her way in, that's very much something I'm going to let her do.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just putting it out there that that's what Nate will be doing.
Yeah, sure. No, I know I'm to be involved in the proceedings, but she wants to talk her way in, then that's fine.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, Alice, you see the guard returning once more. He says, proceeding on to sweep 2. And the guy in his collar says, yep, affirmative. And he goes round the corner. He's very near you now. Do you want to do anything?
Okay. Are there any... Is there anyone looking in my direction?
No.
Okay. Is there a... well, okay. I'll take a perception roll to see if I can see sort of like any clear place where he would like have a key card. Oh wow, what is with these rolls?
No, you can't. You can't see where there is a key card.
No.
You can generally sense that what he's swiping is coming from one of his pockets, basically. But as you look, you can see there are about like 3 pockets that you could pilfer.
Do I notice this key card?
Roll perception and see. Holy shit! Yes, you see you see the key card in his back pocket.
I just lean into Alice and just sort of like try and, quietly just point out where the guard's keeping his key card.
Okay.
Probably too late for her to get.
No. This is all you're doing this as he's approaching, like you guys are casing him up, looking at him. Try not to look suspicious as you do so.
Yeah. Nate, I've got this. Talk weapons to him. Talk bodyguard stuff.
Alright, where is the guard exactly?
He's literally about to walk past you.
Excuse me, you there?
He says, yes sir, can I help you?
I'm just wondering, how much do you know about this this weapon that's going to be unveiled this evening? I mean, I really know nothing at all about it.
As we're talking, Alice, if you want to roll your roll as we're talking. Okay, yeah. It's a model class.
Roll what?
It'd be flash to get it out of his pocket without him noticing. He says, yeah. It's a second generation model. It's a brand new Black Watch. The Karatam Special Forces will fucking hell. The Karatam Special Forces will be administering. What is your flash?
My flash is 9.
Yeah. Okay. So
it was like spot on.
So you swipe it out of his pocket, but you drop it on the floor as you swipe it out. So you need to do another flash roll. So Dan, keep talking. Nate.
Yep.
I mean, I know nothing about this. Not that I, don't take an interest in these things, but I just have missed out on this. But it seems like everyone here is so interested in what's going on today. So I'd like to learn something.
Nate, Alice, you go down to pick it up and you kick it across the
Yes.
floor. So you need to go and you need to like double up on the floor and like go and get it. He hasn't noticed, so you need to roll again as Nate talks more.
I mean, what can you tell me? What's so special about it that everyone's come out tonight?
He says, well, the Mark II is going to be one of our premier fighting weapons. All of our special forces are going to be holding them. Hey, one of these babies will set you back around 15,000 credits, on the market. So that's all the information you need, sir. I've got a patrol to take care of.
Well, I'd like to know more. So where can I find out
He said,
more information on this? Whole thing?
just wait for the gala, my friend. I'll tell you what, my name's Toby. You keep an eye out for me, and I'll go downstairs and get you a brochure. How's that?
That sounds great, Toby. Thank you for your help.
He's like, yeah, that's okay.
I hope your patrols go ahead without any problems.
Okay, so he walks around the corner, and Alice walks back to you, and you guys both hear him just cursing, going, "Where did I put the?" Oh, and he storms back, and he's looking around, and he just disappears down a corridor,
Mm-hmm.
out of the room, trying to look for his card.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys want to do? The gala's going to be starting in 5 minutes.
You got it.
Eventually.
Honestly.
So is there anything else you guys want to do before the gala starts?
What don't we want to do for the gala stuff? Let's get inside.
Yeah. So, I'll just sort of go over to here and just hold fire until one of the cameras is looking along.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but yeah.
And both of them are not looking at you. You've hit the sweet spot.
Okay. Nice. I'll sort of tap in the code the guy put in.
Mm-hmm.
Did I? Yep.
The code is on the
Then
card.
sort of just-
The code is on the card.
Yeah.
It's not like
Okay. Yeah. While I'm putting it in, I say to Nate, you say, cleaning level 57, okay?
Will do.
Alright, so you swipe
So yeah, I sort
card?
of.
Yeah?
Yep.
And you input the code, and the intercom goes for a minute, and then it comes back with yeah, what's going on?
Going to level 57.
He goes, Toby, is that you?
Yes.
You sound different, dude.
What's going on? Is something wrong with the intercom?
I think so. You were just on 57. Do you need to go sweep it again?
I did 56 just now.
What? You're on my file saying you did 57.
That's strange. I thought I did 56.
Roll flash for me.
Maybe it's 58 then.
Actually, no. Roll Deadeye because you're a merc and you're doing a murky thing. You're security, It's like, oh yeah, that's right, mate. This sort of thing.
Well, now I'm gonna be fine.
Yeah. So just roll your D100
I
and.
mean, I will if the program wants to roll the dice.
Holy shit.
Good God.
Okay.
I definitely shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah. He's like, yeah. Whoever this is, you better put Nate on. You better put you better put Toby back on the phone. This isn't funny, Which one of the guys is this? This is, this ain't funny, man. Whoever stole his shit, giving him back,
What are you
you'll get
talking
into
about?
real trouble.
What on earth are you talking about? It's Toby. What's got into you?
He's like, okay. I'm unlocking the elevator, but I want you to come on to level 50, and yeah, you come to the supervisor's office, and we'll get this straightened out.
Okay.
All right. Do another Deadeye check for me, to see if you can redeem that. Oh.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, he like doesn't believe you want one jot, and so the elevator opens up, and
That's fine. No. Wait, is there an elevator control?
Yes.
Well, so we hit 57.
You can do.
Yep, we'll hit 57.
I was about to say, because the elevator actually opens and there's two Cyberdark guards standing there. And it basically says, yeah, these two gentlemen will escort you down onto level 50. And the guards immediately, like, their hands just go towards the weapons, because they're like, that you're not part of our workforce, why you know, that sort of thing. So what you guys want to do?
This is on 57, is it?
No, this is on the party floor.
I just stride confidently between the guards.
Okay. Do flash for me.
Wait, we're still on the main floor?
Yeah, you haven't got into the elevator
I
yet.
thought he said he was unlocking the elevator and asking us to come to 50.
Yeah,
I'm confused.
He said I'm unlocking the elevator, and then you guys didn't move, for a while because we were discussing things.
Yeah.
And the elevator door opened, and the two guys, there was two Cyberdark guards standing there, who he'd obviously sent because he was stalling for time.
Alright. My plan was to immediately hit 57, go down there, and then hit 50. But if we're on the main floor, then...
that might still work. Alice, what are you going to do? You're striding past, do a flash roll for me?
Yep.
Holy
Yes.
shit, right. Yeah, you just shimmer between them, and they're just like looking down your top going, whoa, what, Jesus. And, and they both go, well, she fucking owns the place. And the one of them actually says, yeah, let's look at the rack on her, like it's like she owns the place. And the other guy goes, shut up, I think that's the XO's wife. Just keep your fucking mouth shut. She's a rep of the company. And he said, oh, okay. And they radio back.
57, sir.
They radio.
57, please, boys.
They radio back and go, it's okay. It was the XO's wife. Don't worry about it. And the guy on the other end of the intercom goes, alright, fine. And then it switches off, and they go, have a nice night, man. And they walk off into the floor. So you're alone in the elevator.
Okay. Nate, are you coming?
Goddamn operator. How can he understand anyone with all of this bloody static, and yet he thinks he knows it's not Toby?
So,
alright, let's go.
Everyone go down to the next floor. Okay. Let me just change this, because you are finally switching floors, so we are off the ugly looking floor onto the nice looking floor. Okay. Okay, as you get out of the elevator, you can hear you can smell a very sterile work environment. It's basically a lab, you know. And but it isn't as it's like a musky smell as well. Just draw yourselves where you can see.
Yeah. At the moment, all I've... Oh yeah, there we go. I was about to say, like, but at the moment I can't see anything.
Yeah. Oh. Anyone else?
Nate, are you joining me here?
Yeah, he's staying sulking in the lift. Fuck that shit.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Alright. I have to be honest, the screen is not the best.
Okay, you guys can see pretty much down here. As you walk out, you can see that it's not as clean as you'd think. It's not as it doesn't look like a high-level lab. In fact, it looks like this is part of the building that's been not sealed away, but definitely left to its own accord. But Nate, you know that a lot of the top Black Ops things, they're disguised to look differently. So, you know, many legit labs will be nice and clean, but the things like this that aren't quite as legit will be run down and dirty because they literally want to avoid attention whenever possible. That's what you're seeing at the moment.
Okay. By the way, I'm still walking around like I don't.
Yeah. I've been asked a question, so I'm not describing anything until like. If you want to know something, just say.
Sure.
And I'll chime in.
Sure. Well, like, what are sort of like these green things?
Inside there, you see the petrified remains. Anguish looks on the faces of human beings. They look like there's a Sevatar here, and there is a human here, and there is a Karatan here.
Yep.
And a Sarayan there.
Okay.
And you can see that through their skin, like a bone is jutting, like jagged, like pushing through the skin, and they've obviously died from like massive blood loss from this from these bones that are jutting through their skin.
In which case, I saw them and walked just straight on.
Nate, would you show any reaction to this?
Fucked up.
Certainly is. Okay.
What kind of place is this?
You guys, I'm gonna reveal this now. You see 2 doors here, down here, and you see a door up here.
Yeah.
And you see a main door over here.
Okay. What are these black?
You run your hand along it, and these are generators, power generators that are supplying power to the whole base. You just there's a computer there though. It's currently unlocked from what you can see, because obviously they're not expecting anyone to make it onto this floor at all.
Yeah. Okay. In which case, I'll see if they've got any files open related to sort of like a floor plan map or a virus.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll for that?
Yeah, roll for that with your intelligence, yeah. Please. Okay.
Yes. My intelligence is 50.
Yeah. You find that there are several settings. One of them is a emergency evacuation hazard warning that you can send throughout the entire building, which will basically cause the building to be evacuated on a timer.
Yeah.
And you can set that for a time from now, if you wish.
Okay. Well, I'll leave that for now, but I'll make a mental note of it.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, cool. Nate, let's check these side doors first before that big one.
Alright.
Okay, you're going into the north one, that's cool. Yeah, that's fine. The door opens with a hiss. Hydraulic hiss.
Yeah.
And you can see your way in.
Okay, I will step in.
Okay. In the gloom, you see like just a horrific scene of a Karatan who's been chained, well, strapped to this slab. Basically, the same bones are like jutting through their skin as well, and blood has spurted all over the place, obviously, and they seem to have been injected with something. Whether that's what you've come to steal, you don't know, but the vials are empty that they've been injected with.
Yeah. Okay. What's this? Is this another door? Or is that
Yeah,
just
that's another door.
like a bit of storage?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have a look through. No, all the while, you know, just sort of trying to hold back the vomit.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
Someone tells
you,
me you don't want to get too close to that.
you see that there's a refuse room where body parts and different things have been that Matey's just strolling into. He's just, you know, wading through the grime. Yeah, this is basically where they put like broken down parts, and it's called Incinerator Path 1. So basically, this is the way to the incinerator.
Well, I think I'll be going back now.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Mm. Okay. Yep, and this room is just a storeroom. Just a normal storeroom.
Okay, is there anything useful in there?
Not from what you can see. Not from what you can see. There is a set of street gear though. Street armor. I'll be back. Literally, I will be back in 1 minute. 'Cause I didn't get my drink before, so I'm gonna go get it now. So we'll have a quick like 5 minute break. Go and do what you need to do, and then we'll come back and we'll finish it off.
Yep.
Right,
Okay.
see you in a minute.
Cool.